And we're back live at the Able Athletic Center on the campus of Keystone College, getting ready to tip off. It is the home opener tonight for the Keystone College Giants. They come into this contest 0-3 with road losses to Wilkes, Division I Binghamton, and at Marywood. And this is only the second game of the season for SUNY Brockport. Brockport dropped their only game on Tuesday night up at Hobart. A tough loss, a 92-78 decision. To round out, to recap the starting lineup for the Golden Eagles, Tony Arnold will get the start. He's a 6'1" junior. Colby Johnson, another 6'1" junior, Colby Jordan will get the start as well. Zachary Rice, a 6'2" sophomore, will also be in the backcourt. Inside, Tyler Cowie, a 6'3" senior, will get the nod. And number 24, Jacob Oka, a 6'4" sophomore, will round out the starting five for the Golden Eagles. And to recap the starting lineup for the Keystone College Giants, number 1, DeAndre Sutherland, number 2, Camden Ayers, number 5, Brandon Scott, number 13, Deshaun Johnson, and number 15, Jack Anderson. Jack Anderson earlier this season scored his 1,000th point and a loss to the Binghamton Bearcats up in Vestal. It's pretty impressive to score 1,000 points, but it's very impressive to do it against a Division I opponent. I'm sure there's not many NCAA Division III 1,000-point scorers that got their 1,000th point against a Division I opponent on a Division I floor. So we're getting ready for tip-off here. This is Andrew Kettle's first season as head coach of the Giants. He comes here from Scranton Prep. In 10 years at Scranton Prep, he only won 8 district championships. He comes here with a great coaching staff also in place. Assisting him this year, Joe Gibbons, former head coach at local Mountain View High School, along with Tara Machaco, former women's head basketball coach at Wilkes University and also Marywood University. Rounding out his staff are 2 Keystone grads, Mark Gilliam, class of 2018, and Albert Piwa, class of 2023. We're getting ready to toss it up here in La Plume on a very mild mid-November evening. One team tonight will walk out of this gym with its first win of the year. Johnson will jump setter against Jacob Oka. Giants going with a little defensive tap look. 4 white jerseys on their side of half court, and they do win the tip. Here's Ayers running the point. Inside to Sutherland. They're looking for Jack Anderson there on an opposite flare screen. Down low, Sutherland, no good. Here comes Brockport. This is Jordan. Keystone, man-to-man to start. Colby Jordan. Now off to Arnold. Arnold started all 27 games last year for Brockport. Inside to Cowie. Little hook shot, good. Brockport with an early 2-0 lead. Here's Scott in transition, firing ahead to Anderson for three, no good. Rebound Arnold. Cowie from the corner, shot fake. Here's a three ball from Zachary Rice, and it's a quick 5-0 lead for the Golden Eagles. Arnold picking up Anderson in the backcourt. Fakes the dribble handoff to Scott. Nice extra pass. Little runner in the lane, no good. Here's Arnold. Misses the layup. Keystone has numbers. Scott to Sutherland. And Anderson will set the offense. Golden Eagles playing man-to-man. Ayers. 12 on the shot clock. Scott underneath. No good. Rebound Oka. Arnold with the drive, and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover by Brockport to be Keystone basketball, and they're looking to pick up a full 94 feet here. We'll see how the Giants handle their pressure. Ayers bringing it up, being checked by Arnold. Keystone very stagnant, not moving, not cutting. Here's Anderson, shot fake, three, no good. Oka with the board. Arnold fights Cowie. Nice extra pass to Rice, good, corner three, his second three bomb of the night. Timeout Keystone. So the visiting Brockport Golden Eagles jump out to an early 8-0 lead. Coach Andrew Kettle wants to talk it over. It is a full timeout. We will take a brief break here on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. We're back here at the Gamble Athletic Center on the campus of Keystone College. It's the Giants home opener. SUNY Brockport jumping out to a quick 8-0 lead over the Giants. Brockport showing why they won 20 games last year and came up a win short of the NCAA tournament. They have three starters back from last year's club. Here's Scott. Anderson. They're trying to crowd him off that three-point line. Fadeaway jump shot by Sutherland, in and out. The ball will go to the Golden Eagles. Keystone extending their defense here, a little 2-2-1. Trying to cause a little disruption in Brockport's offensive rhythm, get them playing east-west instead of north-south. Here's Jordan running the point. Him and Arnold pretty much it's having 2 point guards on the floor for the Golden Eagles. Either one of them can initiate their offense. Here's Rice, who already has 2 threes tonight. Shot clock down to 10. Brockport recognizes it. Inside to Arnold, high-low to Oka, and he is fouled. That foul's on DeAndre Sutherland. That will be his first. So SUNY Brockport coached by Joe Clark. He's the interim head coach, replacing Greg Dunn, who spent 16 years at the helm and is the program's all-time leader in wins with 271, as Oka misses the first one. Clark is a Brockport grad and a part of the 2007 Elite Eight Club. So he knows all about the tradition of the program. Oka short on the second as well, gets his own rebound, powers up, no good. We have a held ball. The possession arrow will stay with Brockport as Coach Kettle goes to his bench for the first time tonight. The only local product on the Giants roster, Marcus Bauman, a graduate of Scranton High School, checks in. He replaces Sutherland. So the Giants going a little bit bigger. There's Arnold off the flex cut. Posting up Scott, up and under move. Arnold only 6'1", but he is incredibly strong. Here's Anderson one-on-one versus Rice. Rice slides in late, and it's a block. So Jack Anderson will be going to the free throw line, looking to get the first points tonight for the Keystone Giants. Rice slid under him late, and Jack Bonaszewski called the block. So it'll be 2 shots for the junior from Davie, Florida. And it's 8-1. We'll see if the Giants will stick with that 2-2-1 press if Anderson converts the free throw here. It's good, and they will stick with their 3/4 court pressure. Looking to get Brockport to play east-west. Arnold brings the ball over the timeline. Giants drop back in a 2-3. There's Jordan. Gets in the gap of the zone, pull up Jay off the back iron. Rebound Arnold. And he's as quick as a cat, pull up no good. Rebound Coe, inside out 3 to Rice, his third 3-ball of the night. And it's 11-2 Golden Eagles. Anderson in transition, guarded by Oka. He sets the offense for Keystone. That's a turnover. Brockport's got numbers. Coe trailing, no good. Tap, no good. Rebound airs. And Brockport doing a line change. They have 5 green jerseys at the scorer's table. Airs out of control, offensive foul, going the other way. So 5 new subs coming in for the Brockport Golden Eagles. 33, Saquon Webster. 22, Alex Tavares. Number 12, Giovanni Brown. 35, Adaway Fasami. Inside shot, no good. Rebound Bauman, stolen. And the hoop by Danny Ashley. So it's out 13-2 Brockport. Another turnover. Not a bad foul by Bauman because Brockport had numbers going the other way. Out of those subs that checked in at the last dead ball for SUNY Brockport, Mecky Beckett was not one of them. He's leading the team in scoring with 16.9 points per game from last year's season. Not sure why he did not start and why he is not on the floor yet. He went through warm-ups and looked like he went pretty hard and that there were no injury problems. As Brian Layton has a backcourt violation, that'll be a turnover. I'll go over to the Giants. Yeah, so it's a mystery that Beckett is not playing. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he had 33 points in last year's contest up at Brockport, which the Golden Eagles took 92-78. He is both an inside-outside threat. He can shoot the 3 and play with his back to the basket. Anderson off the flare screen. Driving it, and he is fouled. So he'll go back to the free throw line. So Anderson, who has the Giants only 2 points of the evening, will try and cut this lead to 9. And Beckett is on the Brockport bench. He is standing, not sitting, with his jersey on and warm-up pants on. So I don't know if he'll be available tonight. He did go through warm-ups and looked to seem like there was no issues. Keystone sticking with that zone. Baseline drive. To a cutting. Tavares, no good. Here's Anderson. Being checked by Tavares. Clearly Brockport has the advantage as far as depth. Keystone does not have as deep of a bench as the Golden Eagles. Entry pass into Bauman, no good. Good footwork not to travel. And that ball is blocked and it'll go out of bounds to Keystone with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Brockport has to be cautious here of the lob with the late clock. Here's the inbound. Into Bauman. 4 seconds on the clock. Bauman, fadeaway jumper off the back iron, not good. Here's Brockport in transition. Wester for 3. Off the front iron, rebound Anderson. And Jack is being pestered by Giovanni Brown. Fakes the handoff to Scott. Here's the baseline drive. 15 on the shot clock. Brockport really does defend and defend well. That ball is out of bounds. It will remain Keystone basketball with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sub for the Giants. Radio Rizzle checks in, replaces Bauman. So Scott the inbound here, 10 seconds on the shot clock. That cross-court pass picked off. Danny Ashley converts off the turnover. That was the equivalent of a pick 6 in football. Lazy cross-court pass and easy 2 for Ashley. And Ashley got a little bit too aggressive with the hand check. That'll be a foul on him. His first, Brockport's 3rd team foul. So if you're just joining us, SUNY Brockport jumps out to an early 15-4 lead over Keystone. 12:32 left in the first half. I'm Bill Jones, and this is the Giants home opener. Johnson inbound. Into the backcourt, this is Eli Rodriguez seeing his first action of the night. Inside to Rizzle. Johnson. Rodriguez with the drive. Drove it into the trees, blocked shot by Fazami. It'll remain Keystone basketball. Brockport is athletic, they have length, and their guards are strong. They look like they spent some time into the weight room. And Joe Clark, once again, he will go back to his starting 5. So Arnold, Jordan, Rice, Cowie, and Oka check back in. Wonder if he will do this all night, sub 5 in, 5 out. It's still no Mekhi Beckett. Last year's leading returning scorer and a gentleman who had 9 points in their season opening loss at Hobart. Not sure if he's hurt, if it's disciplinary reasons, but he has not yet played tonight. Rodriguez with the drive, no good. Cowie with the rebound. That shot was blocked. Jordan in transition. Great extra pass by Arnold. Here's Rice. That's his 4th 3 of the night. Timeout Giants. So with 11:53 remaining in the first half, SUNY Brockport 18, Keystone 4. And we will pause briefly on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. We're back on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. Home opener for the men's basketball team tonight. They're hosting SUNY Brockport. The Golden Eagles have an early 18-4 lead over the Giants. 11:53 remaining. Brockport showing why they were a 20-win club from last year. Went 20-7, 14-4 in the SUNYAC. In other words, the State University of New York Athletic Conference. They lost in the conference final to Oswego State as Jack Anderson gets his first field goal of the night. It's a 3-ball, and it's 18-7. Yeah, Brockport was 1 win away from qualifying from the NCAA tournament. Lost to Oswego State on their home floor. Oswego, ironically, coached by Jason Leone, former Keystone College head coach, as Jordan scored there on the drive for the Golden Eagles. Here's Johnson, off the glass, good. So Deshaun Johnson, the freshman out of Montgomery Village, Maryland, cuts the lead to 11. Pull up by Arnold off the back iron. Great hit ahead by Scott. Anderson tracks it down. 3 off the front iron. Johnson, offensive rebound. Here's Ayers. Guarded by Cowie. Whistle, fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. So it looks like Keystone has a little bit of mojo coming out of that timeout. They have a little extra spring in their step. And Radio Rizzle, a 6'8" junior out of Cooper City, Florida, one of 7 Floridians on this Giants roster. He will look to cut the lead to 9 if he can convert 2 free throws. First one, no good. DeAndre Sutherland checks back in for the Giants. He replaces Brandon Scott. So Rizzo will look to cut the lead to 10 for Brockport. Gets 1 of 2. Here's that 2-2-1 3/4 court pressure. Arnold bringing it up. Passes to Jordan. Got to find Rice in that zone. He already has 4 3-pointers tonight. Inside, Oka. Great spin move and conversion. 21-10, Brockport. Ayers with the drive. Skip pass, 3 by Johnson, no good. Here's Anderson. Thought he was going to pull the trigger, does not. Inside, great ball movement by the Giants. Shot clock down to 10. Nice flash and score by Deshaun Johnson. 22-12. Here's Jordan over to Rice. A rare miss for Zachary Rice tonight. Rebound, Cowie. Tyler Cowie, the 6'3" senior out of Perry, the lone senior on this Brockport roster. Gets the offensive rebound and put back. Brockport staying man-to-man. Here's Sutherland, guarded by Rice. Jump stop. Shot clock down to 8. 3-ball, no good by Ayers. Arnold. Drives, finds Jordan, extra pass to Cowie. Arnold, he's quick and getting that gap of that zone. Kick out to Cowie, no good on the 3-ball. Here's Johnson. Now to Anderson. Johnson for three. And that is out of bounds. It hit the shot clock, but did fall through the rim, but the shot clock is considered out of bounds. Official Jack Bonaszewski all over that. So tough break for the Giants. That three-point attempt no good, being that it hit the shot clock, as we have a stoppage in play here. Not sure if there was a timeout called or there's blood on the floor that is being attended to, but there is a stoppage in play here inside the A. Spalding Arena. Not sure if there's debris on the floor, but there was not a timeout called by either club. Referee Brian Layton picking something up. So if you're just joining us, Brockport out to a 24-12 lead over Keystone. It's the home opener for the men's basketball team here. Both clubs looking for their first win of the year. Keystone 0-3, Brockport 0-1. Brockport will be in action tomorrow down at Messiah. They will take on Salisbury in an afternoon tilt. That'll be a neutral site game. Here's Colby Jordan, guarded by Anderson. Giants now man-to-man. They're out of the zone. Inside to Cowie. Pass out to Arnold. Rice being crowded off that three-point line. He showed tonight why already he is a three-point threat from behind the arc. Cowie, offensive rebound. He's killing him on the glass, and good. 26-12. Anderson being checked by the much bigger Jacob Oka. Now Cowie switches out on him. So it's a big guarding a guard. This Brockport club, very versatile. They can switch screens. Their starting lineups, you know, they range between 6'1" and 6'4". That foul is on DeAndre Sutherland, his first third-team foul on Keystone. As Camden Ayers goes to the free throw line. So Sutherland, who's averaging 8 points per game, misses the first. And Brockport's second five checks back in. That was the same second five that checked in probably in the first 5 minutes of the game. So fresh lineup here for the Golden Eagles. This is Ashley. Little floater, no good. Offensive rebound by Feznami, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Adewale Feznami, a 6'7" junior out of Brooklyn. Graduate of Unity Prep, will go to the free throw line here for SUNY Brockport. First free throw is good. Bauman and Scott return for Keystone. Jack Anderson will get a rare breather along with Radio Rizzle. Second by Feznami is good. So for a big fella, he's got a soft touch at the free throw line. Brockport picks up full court. Ayers being checked by Ashley here. Brockport turning up the defense. Pass by Bauman intercepted. Here's Ashley. And SUNY Brockport gets another hoop off a Keystone turnover. Tyler Fox seeing his first action. That's a travel going the other way. So Fox in for the Giants. He's a freshman out of Fort Lauderdale. Like I mentioned earlier, 7 Floridians on this Keystone roster. Here's Danny Ashley, guarded by Kevin Harris, freshman who's also seeing his first action for tonight. Brown to Tavares, no good. Here's Sutherland, hit ahead to Harris. Pull-up jumper, good. That was well defended. Harris hit a tough shot. 30-15, Brockport over Keystone. 6:20 remaining here in the first half. Ashley, high off the glass. Scott got caught up in the air. You don't want to leave your feet to make a pass. That's a bench warning on SUNY Brockport. They're a little bit too enthusiastic. So if they're warned again, that'll result in a technical foul as Jack Anderson returns to the lineup for the Giants. Will remain Keystone ball. That was a dangerous pass committed by Scott. He left his feet. Back. Traded their turnover. Bauman off to Scott. Keystone has numbers, 5-on-4. Bauman for 3. Off the back iron. A rebound by Saquon Wester. That post entry picked off by Scott, and he gets bumped in the backcourt. That Brockport fouls on Danny Ashley. As a fresh 5 comes in for the Golden Eagles. Not exactly the starting 5. It will be Jordan, Arnold, Coe, Milo Sheaves seeing his first action of the night. And Oak is in. We have a player control foul. That is on Brandon Scott. That'll be his second, team's 5th. So Jordan bringing it up. He's one of 3 returning starters from last year's SUNY Brockport club. Arnold being guarded by Scott. Receives the ball screen from Oka. He rolls and is fouled, and it's in the act of shooting. So Jacob Oka will go to the line to shoot 2. Brockport's arguably their best player, Mekhi Beckett, who is their leading returner scorer, has not played tonight. Went through warm-ups, but has not seen action. He was also the leading scorer in the Golden Eagles season opener on Tuesday night at Hobart. Scored 19. So it looks like he's probably unavailable if Joe Clark is yet to go to him. He did go through warm-ups, looked like he was healthy. Not sure if it's an injury or disciplinary actions. Here's Ayers running the Giants offense, and that's a turnover. Another Keystone turnover. Coach Kettle going back to the freshman Deshaun Johnson. He'll replace Bauman. Keystone out of the zone, back man to man. They've changed defenses a lot tonight. That pass almost picked off by Scott. Arnold pull up three. Another offensive rebound by Coe. Jordan being guarded by Ayers. Arnold slices and dices, gets to the rim and good. Tony Arnold. He's not the tallest young man in the world, but he is strong and can get to the basket. Started all 27 games last year for Brockport. Averaged 12 points per game last year and led the club in assists with 5. Led the club in rebounds with 5. Three ball for the Giants, 35-20. Pull-up jumper, no good. But we do have a foul. Jacob Oka will go to the free throw line. So if you're just joining us, Brockport jumped out to an early lead, and they've been in control so far all the way, up 35-20 over Keystone in their home opener. Oka converts the first. Second is off the back iron, rebound Scott. And Ayers is fouled by Arnold. So it'll be a 1-and-1 situation here for Camden Ayers. Both clubs in the bonus the rest of the way for the first half. So talked to Coach Kettle earlier in the week after the loss to Marywood. They had a double-digit lead in the second half over the Pacers. It evaporated, and Marywood squeaked out a home win, and Coach Kettle said they simply ran out of gas. Not the deepest club in the world, and Brockport just shuffling in 5 new players at a time. So fatigue might be an issue later in this game for the Giants. We'll see. Here's Cowie. Guarded by Johnson, skip pass to Oka. Off to Arnold. He gets to the rim with ease and scores. 38-20. Another straight line drive by Brockport. Here's Anderson, who we haven't heard from in a while offensively. Bauman on the perimeter, ball stolen by Beckett, and that's actually a good foul by Marcus Bauman because Brockport had numbers going the other way. However, it'll be a 1-and-1 situation here for the Golden Eagles. So Tony Arnold, the 6'1" junior out of Rochester, go to the line here and try and make this a 20-point game. Radio Rizzo checks back in for the Giants. He replaces Bauman. Arnold gets the first. He'll look to make this a 20-point lead, and does. And he picks up full court, guarding Ayers. Retreats back to the timeline. Here's Keystone, little lob pass into Scott, and he is fouled. That'll be a 2-shot foul. So Brandon Scott, the 6'2" junior out of Cheltenham High School, Philadelphia area, will head to the free throw line tonight. First one, no good. Alex Tavares, a 6'1" freshman guard out of Cortland Manor, New York, checking in for Brockport. Every single member of this Brockport roster, all from the state of New York. Safe to say, if you live in the state of New York and go to a SUNY school, relatively cheap. So easy to keep those high-quality players inside the Empire State. If you're a SUNY school, Arnold with the drive, skip pass. Little pull-up jumper. Wester, no good. Offensive rebound and putback. I believe that was Coe. Correction, Oka. Ayers with the drive, and he got bumped. He'll go to the free throw line. So two things I'm sure they'll be addressed at halftime by Coach Kettle with his Giants are turnovers and giving up second chance points. Brockport really hurt them on the glass so far here in the first half. So Camden Ayers, starting point guard for the Giants, the sophomore out of Fort Lauderdale, will head to the line. First one by the lefty, no good. He converts on the second. Giovanni Brown returns to the lineup for the Golden Eagles. He's a 6'2" junior out of Rochester. He replaces Arnold. Here's the freshman Tavares running the point. Oka coming off the Iversons. So Brockport won 20 games last year, came within a win of the NCAA tournament. They bring back 3 starters. Point lead for Brockport. Anderson to Scott, to Johnson. Anderson cuts, being guarded by the much bigger Oka. Jack, nice up and under move, no good. Oka, the big fella, handling in transition. These Brockport players very interchangeable. They have one big individual so far that we've seen, a 6'7" post player, but for the most part, they're 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". They can all handle it on the perimeter. They can step out and shoot. Guards can play with their back to the basket. Looked like that shot was blocked by Scott, but it must have went off Brown. It'll be Keystone ball. Here's Scott. Off to Ayers. Izzo posting up. And we got a foul. That'll be on the inside. That foul's on Brockport's Saquon Wester. That'll be his second. It'll be the 10th team foul, so it'll be double bonus here for Keystone as Radio Rizzo will go to the line for 2 shots. Got 61 seconds left here. 44-22. Rizzo way short on that one. Might be a sign that he is fatigued. Second one is good. Bauman returns, he'll replace Rizzo. Got just over a minute left. Brockport, they took the lead early. Jumped out to, I believe, an 8-0 lead, and they haven't looked back. They're up 44-23. Freshman Tavares drives, turnover. Ayers the hit ahead to Scott, layup. And Johnson is fouled on the follow-up. So 2 shots. Excellent job by Deshaun Johnson not to give up on the play. A lot of guys there would have assumed Scott would have converted. He did not. Johnson ran the floor and will be rewarded with 2 free throws. Johnson coming into this game averaging 9 points per game. He's a 6'5" freshman out of Montgomery Village, Maryland, graduate of Clarksburg High School. First one is good. Gets the shooter's roll in the second. Lead is 19 for the Golden Eagles. Little jump stop pull-up by Giovanni Brown, 46-25. Ayers to the rim. That is blocked, but we do have a foul. So Camden Ayers will go to the line to shoot true. That foul's on Giovanni Brown. So Camden Ayers returns back to the foul line. Look to get this deficit under 20. Gets the first. Second is good. Second between the game clock and the shot clock. It'll be official timeout. Not sure if there's a clock discrepancy. It looks like that may be the case. So shot clock is now turned off, and there's 18 seconds left. Brockport can play for the final shot. Here's the freshman Tavares, guarded by Ayers. Receives the high ball screen, tried to get him downhill, going to the rim. Tavares finds the big fella, blocked by Anderson. We got to travel. So Anderson says no, sir, to the 6'7" Faznami. So Keystone has to go to the length of the floor here with 7.8 left in the half, down 19. Brockport picking up the full length. Scott to inbound. That ball carelessly thrown away. Johnson picks it up, 5 seconds left, turned over. Here's Brown, off to Oka, and good. And Keystone probably could not have had a worse ending to the half. They've had their struggles all night so far, and then a careless turnover, which leads to a run out and an easy layup. And right now, it is a 21-point deficit for the Giants in their home opener. They trail SUNY Brockport 48-27. We will pause here on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. We're back here live at the Gable Athletic Center on the campus of Keystone College. It's the Giants home opener tonight, and they struggled in the first half. They trail SUNY Brockport 48-27. I'm Bill Jones with some halftime stats. Brockport, they jumped out to an early 8-0 lead, and they have not looked back. First half stats for the Golden Eagles, ones that stick out. They shot 55% from the floor, 50% from three. A big part of that was Zachary Rice, who knocked down 4 3-pointers in the first half. 3 of those came very early. He was 4 of 5. He is the leading scorer for the Golden Eagles at the break with 12 points. Jacob Oka also contributed and did his share on both the offensive glass and in the scoring column. He has 8 points and is leading the club in rebounds here at the intermission with 7. For the Keystone Giants, they're being led in scoring by Jack Anderson. 2 of 6 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Deshaun Johnson checking in with 6 points. Keystone, 10 turnovers at the half, and they struggled as well shooting the basketball. There's 6 of 23 from the floor. You can credit Brockport's defense to that. They gave up 7 offensive rebounds. As I mentioned, Anderson found 4 points from the free throw line. He's 2 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3. If Keystone were to make a comeback here, they have to get Jack involved. He has to go off and get into an offensive rhythm here in the second half. Brockport playing without their leading scorer on the year and their leading scorer from last year, Mecky Beckett. He did go through a warm-up, but did not play in the first half. Brockport played about 11 different players in the opening half. They flexed their muscle as far as depth goes. Some things that were probably addressed by Keystone at halftime, probably valuing the basketball. Like I mentioned, they had 10 turnovers in the first half. Another thing, too, offensive rebounds. They gave up 7 offensive rebounds to the Golden Eagles, and also containing the dribble. A lot of straight line drives, especially by Tony Arnold. They struggled to keep Arnold out of the paint. So I'm sure those are some things that were addressed at halftime and things that will be worked on here in the second half. The bad news is the Giants down 21. The good news is they have 20 minutes left. They're not going to get it all back in one possession, so they got to dig in defensively and get quality possessions down on the other end and get good shots. So anything's possible. 21-point deficit, but tons of basketball to be played in the Giants home opener. The women on the road tonight up in the birthplace of basketball, Keystone women. They're taking on host school Western New England in the Western New England tip-off tourney. In the third period, the Giants trail 55-24. So unless they can mount a miracle comeback, it looks like they will play in the third place game tomorrow up in Springfield, Mass. We got about 90 seconds left till the beginning of the second half. We'll take a brief pause here on the Keystone College Athletics live web stream. Back here live, start of the second half, home opener for the Keystone Giants. They trail Brockport 48-27. It'll be Keystone basketball here to start the second half. Brandon Scott to inbound. Same starting five for the Giants. Anderson, Ayers, Johnson, Sutherland, and Scott. Anderson for three. Off the front iron, offensive rebound, nope. That was wrapped up by Zachary Rice, who I mentioned shot the ball incredibly well in the first half, 4 of 5 from three. He had 12 points in the opening half. Arnold being guarded by Ayers. Drive, good defense. That ball was stripped. Secured by Scott. Here's Ayers. Jack Anderson finds a cutting Brandon Scott, no good on the layup. That was an excellent shot. Here's a transition three for Jack off the front iron. Rebound Colby Jordan. Rice will slow things up. Arnold, drive, kick to Jordan, nothing doing. Rice for three, off the back iron. Rebound Jordan, rejected by Johnson. There's Coey off the offensive glass. However, the ball is secured by Keystone. We have a shot clock issue. It was not reset, and nobody noticed at the table, so we will stop play here. Shot clock did not reset when Keystone secured the defensive rebound, so now the officiating crew will talk it over. And I'm sure they will reset it and run some time off. It'll be 16 seconds for Keystone to get a shot off here as Scott inbounds on the sideline. There's Sutherland to Ayers. Anderson guarded by Rice. Jack being checked by Jordan. Drive, pull-up jump shot from the elbow. No good. Just beat the shot clock. Rebound Arnold. Turnover by Brockport. Here's the hit ahead to Sutherland. A little bit too much on that, out of bounds. Coach Kettle, however, applauding the defensive effort. Right mentality, right idea, just better execution. As Brockport will take a 30-second timeout. So it's 18:07 remaining in the game. It is 48-27 Brockport. We'll pause briefly on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. Back here live at Keystone College. Giants trailing 48-27 to the visitors, Brockport. The Brockport basketball, coached by interim head coach Joe Clark. He took the reins when a long-term head coach Greg Dunn stepped down, retired after 16 seasons. Dunn, the all-time leader in program wins with over 270. Made it to 4 NCAA tournaments during his time. And that'll be a foul. Jack Bonaszewski has the bump. Joe Clark wanted a backcourt violation, but Bonaszewski says contact created the ball going into the backcourt. So that foul is on Tyler Coey. And Scott will inbound here. This is Sutherland to Ayers. Johnson looking inside to Sutherland, and we have another foul. And that's Coey's second, so he picked up 2 personal fouls in a matter of seconds. And Joe Clark will go to his bench. Adalwe Fazami, 6'7" junior out of Brooklyn, will check in to replace Coey. Johnson with the drive. Ball stripped, recovered by Sutherland. They're doing a good job crowding Anderson off the three-point line. They do not want him to catch and shoot. They want him to shoot it off the bounce. We'll have a third foul on Brockport. It'll be Keystone ball underneath. That foul's on Tony Arnold, his second. So the foul's mounting up. It's a third team foul on the Golden Eagles. Johnson inbound on the baseline. Giants here are 4 across in this out-of-bounds under situation. As we have a wet spot on the floor, they'll be attended to. Ball's inbounded. They look to lob it into Anderson. Ball was deflected. Here's Brockport. They got numbers. Arnold in transition. Good hustle by Anderson. Thought it was a clean block. We do have a foul. I don't know if it was on Anderson. It is on Jack. I guess the officiating crew thought he got a little bit too much skin. So the junior guard from Rochester, Tony Arnold, will go to the line here for 2. First free throw is good. Radio Rizzle, check it in. He'll replace Deshaun Johnson. Second free throw by Arnold is good. Brockport picking up full court. Ayers gets it. Lob into Scott. Shot clock down to 15. Sutherland trying to break down the defense. He finds Rizzle. Missed the layup. No good. Loose ball secured by Arnold. Hit ahead to Rice. And he stepped on the sideline. It'll be Keystone basketball. Rice shot the ball incredibly well in the first half. 4 of 5 from behind the arc. And he was responsible for Brockport getting out to a big lead. And they haven't looked back since. Ayers being hounded by Jordan. Scott swings the ball to the left. Rizzle, top of the key, thought about it. Nothing doing. Sutherland, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound Rice. Arnold's really been tough to guard today. It seemed like he got straight line drive after straight line drive. Keystone having trouble keeping him out of the paint. Ayers drove and traveled. He probably over-penetrated there. Drove it into 2 green jerseys. Danny Ashley checking in for Brockport. As we have a full timeout called by the Keystone Giants. So with 16:07 remaining in the game, Brockport 50, Keystone 27. We will take a short timeout here on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. We're back inside the Gamble Athletic Center on the campus of Keystone College. Brockport leading Keystone 50-27. As you mentioned in the open, this is Andrew Kettle's first season at the helm of the Keystone Giants. Comes here from Scranton Prep, where in 10 years with the Cavaliers, he led them to 8 district titles. And Coach Kettle looking to establish his brand, his culture of basketball here. Got hired back in the spring, so he is yet to hit the recruiting trail as far as seeing high school games in action. So he's yet to really get his first recruiting class in, and him and his staff will be pounding the pavement this winter, looking to get some newcomers in here at campus. Here's Arnold with 15 on the shot clock, guarded by Scott. Receives the high ball screen from Oka. Arnold to the rim. Probably should have shot it. Gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Here's the drive. Lefty layup, no good. And we got a foul behind the back on Oka. It'll be Keystone basketball. That foul's on Jacob Oka. His second, it'll be the team's 4th. And Brockport continues to pick up full court. Anderson being face guarded here. Nobody on the inbounder, so Rice will be like a free safety. And here's Ayers. Being checked by Ashley. These Brockport guards, short but strong. They spend a lot of time in the weight room. Got another foul on Brockport. This will be on Ashley. So the fouls are mounting up. This is the 5th team foul on the Golden Eagles, 2nd on Ashley. That inbounds pass deflected. Fortunately, Radial got out of the way, so remain Keystone basketball. Then come back and hit him standing out of bounds. Scott to Anderson to Sutherland. Sutherland, spin move, no good. A little bit of a crazy shot. They have not let Anderson, they would not let him catch it in rhythm. They've done a great job all night crowding him off the three-point line and making him a driver. Anderson does have a very good mid-range game, but that's the lesser of two evils, because you do not want him catching and shooting behind the arc in rhythm. So looks like we have a little discrepancy with the shot clock again. It'll be Giants ball on the sideline. Scott will inbound. Anderson drove baseline, trapped, turnover. Arnold, transition finish. Brockport wanted an N1. Officials felt there was not enough contact. So it's 52-27, Golden Eagles, 14:50 remaining. Brockport showing a little zone here. They've showed man-to-man pretty much the entire night, but now they're in a 2-3 zone. We'll see if they'll trap out of it. They had Anderson trapped earlier on the baseline, which led to that last Keystone turnover. Another turnover, another hit ahead to Arnold. Lefty layup by Ashley is good. 54-27 Giants. As I mentioned, Brockport will be in action tomorrow. They will play Salisbury at a neutral site. That game will take place at Messiah College down in southern Pennsylvania. Brockport sticking to that zone. Ball deflected off the backboard. Arnold, easy layup. The lead now is 29. The Keystone wants to talk it over. That 2-3 zone really gave the Giants some fits there, disrupted their offensive rhythm. It will be a 30-second timeout, so with 13:53 remaining in the game, the Brockport Golden Eagles 56, the Keystone Giants 27. We'll take a quick break here on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. Back inside the Gamble Athletic Center on this mild November night. 56-27 Brockport over Keystone in the Giants home opener. Brockport led 8-0, and they have not looked back since, and they were without one of their best players, arguably their best player, Mecky Beckett, who was their leading returning scorer from last year, as Anderson knocks down a corner three. So Jack cuts it down to 26, 56-30. If he can get in a rhythm, that lead can evaporate quickly for Brockport. We'll see. Arnold drives. Crazy circus shot, no good. Rebound. Here's Anderson. He's going to pull up. Three ball is good. So back-to-back threes for Jack Anderson. It's now 56-33. Giants sticking man-to-man here as Ashley nearly turned the ball over. Gets the high ball screen. Lob pass no good. That was intended to Fiznami. Here's Anderson, who's just hit back-to-back threes. Pull-up J along the baseline, good, and he's found his groove. 8 quick points for Jack Anderson, and it's 56-35 Giants. And Brockport wants to talk it over. There'll be a 30-second timeout for SUNY Brockport, so 12:33 left in the second half. It is SUNY Brockport 56, Keystone 35. We'll take a brief pause here on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. We're back live. Keystone men's basketball home opener. The Giants trail Brockport 56-35. Jack Anderson finding the groove. He scored 8 straight points here, which prompted Joe Clark to call a timeout. So here's Brockport. It's their ball. Ashley being guarded by Ayers. 15 on the shot clock. Arnold, 3, no good. And that is a travel. Tyler Cowie gathered the rebound, but fell to his feet. Keystone caught a break there because Cowie has killed the Giants on the offensive glass tonight, along with Oka. So Keystone catches a break there. Here's Ayers. And they're in full denial, Jack Anderson. Arnold is face guarding him. They're not going to let him get a touch. Arnold checking him, giving up some inches to Jack, but Arnold is quick, scrappy, and strong. Drive here by Ayers, reverse layup, good. Keystone showing some life. It's under 20, 56-37. Giants showing a spark here, responding. Pick and roll and one. And Wally Fiznami will go to the line to convert the conventional three-point play. That foul's on Rizzle. That'll be his third, second team foul on Keystone. So the 6'7" junior at Wally Fiznami will look to convert the three-point play here. He gets the shooter's roll. Keystone had tons of momentum, and that N1 kind of disrupted it. We'll see how the Giants respond. Brockport continuing with that full court pressure defense. Fox finds Rizzle. Here's Camden Ayers. Being checked by Ashley. Bauman with the drive. Spin move, short. And Anderson just got blown up on a screen. Hits the deck hard, but gets right back up. Fiznami laughing. He think he got away with one there. That may have been a moving screen. Fortunately, Jack all right. It'll be Brockport ball, 22 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Ashley. Picks up his dribble, finds Arnold. Left three, good. So Tony Arnold converts from behind the arc and is now a 25-point Brockport lead. They answered that run from Keystone. Anderson from three off the bounce, good, and that was a bomb. Jack Anderson. He's finding his groove here in the second half. Ashley receiving the ball screen. Great job by Keystone to stop the dribble. Arnold baseline drive to Coe. He can hit that, and it is good. Coe, who's a big inside physical presence, but has a nice touch, knocks down the three. And the lead is back to 25. Fox pull up, no good. Rizzle knocks the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Golden Eagle basketball. Anderson gets a quick breather, and they'll definitely be quick. He's right now the most consistent thing Keystone has going offensively. I'm willing to bet when he checks back in, it'll probably be for the remainder of the game. Ashley being guarded by Fox. Drive. Finds Oka, and good for the N1. Again, a straight line drive, dribble penetration, which leads to a help situation and a dish, and an N1 for Brockport. I'm sure on the ball defense will be one of the things Coach Kettle will talk about, giving up those straight line drives, forcing your defenders into help, or they're helping off of post players and shooters, is a recipe for disaster. So it's 68-40 Brockport with 10 minutes left. Golden Eagles going back to that zone, and that gave them a little bit of spark. Keystone had trouble figuring it out. Skip pass, three for Fox. In and out, rebound Bauman, and he is out of bounds. Stepped on the baseline. It'll be Brockport basketball. The freshman Johnson checks back in. He'll give Bauman a breather. Keystone extending their defense a bit here. Fox guarding Ashley. Look to throw a double at him. Cowie to Brown. Brown guarded by Scott to Jordan. That ball really swinging on the perimeter. Cowie thought about it. 10 on the shot clock. Here's a three. That is short. Great hit ahead to Fox. Misses the bunny. Rizzle runs the floor. So does Scott. Keystone not giving up on the play. That's beautiful basketball. Two white jerseys running the floor hard in transition. And Brandon Scott got rewarded. Say what you will about Keystone, they are playing like it is a tie game with 9 minutes left. They're not giving up on possessions. They're getting on the floor for loose balls. They're getting 50-50 balls. As Brockport will take a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll pause here on the Keystone College Athletics live stream. Brockport leads Keystone 68-42. Back here live in a very humid Gamble Athletic Center on the campus of Keystone College. A mild November evening here in La Plume. Keystone trails 68-42 in its home opener against Brockport. Golden Eagles sticking with that zone. Ayers hits Fox for a three. So the freshman Tyler Fox out of Fort Lauderdale giving them an offensive spark. He guards Ashley here. Jordan flashes middle, little floater short, gets his own rebound, no good. Oka crashing the offensive glass once again, and he will go back to the free throw line. Keystone really has not had an answer for both Oka and Cowie on the offensive glass, or on the defensive glass for them. 23 and 24 in green have done their damage. And Oka will get rewarded for his efforts on the glass. 2 shots. That foul is on Johnson, his second, 14th foul on the Giants. As I mentioned in the opener, Brockport's leading scorer on the year and leading returning scorer from last year, Mekhi Beckett, did not play tonight, has not played, went through warm-ups. He is dressed in uniform and has not sat down. He's standing at the very end of the Brockport bench, wondering if it's an injury that he's not sitting. Because you would think he would find a chair. Went through warm-ups. It seemed like he was fine, but did not start and never saw a minute of action tonight. Here's Fox in transition, looking to pitch back to Anderson. Rodriguez back in the game. He'll run the point. Looking to run a little baseline screen there for Anderson for a corner 3, and it is out of bounds. Another Keystone turnover. 69-45 Brockport with 8:01 left. Giants picking up full court man. Joe Clark barks out instructions to his Golden Eagles on how to handle this full court pressure. Here's Jordan, one of 3 returning starters from last year's club, which won 20 games. Like I mentioned, came up a win shy of earning an NCAA tournament berth. Jordan with the drive. He wanted an N1, did not get it. 71-45 Brockport. Fox, a little maybe too much dribble. Skip pass to Scott. Rodriguez. Skip pass to Fox. Catches it in rhythm. Good. Tyler Fox, his second 3 of the second half. And he's a bright spot for Keystone on the offensive end of the floor tonight. And that is the freshman Tavares, who was fouled in transition. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Coach Kettle and his staff can take some positives out of tonight. They happen to drop this one. First of all, they played a high-quality opponent, another one. Like I mentioned, Brockport 20-7 last year, 14-4 in a very tough SUNY, which stands for State University of New York Athletic Conference. Brockport, athletic, physical, returning 3 starters from last year's team. With the exception of Division I Binghamton, this has been Keystone's toughest opponent so far on this young season. Brockport will definitely be a force to be reckoned with in their league this year. And they are 7 minutes away from picking up their first win of the season. Here's Jack Anderson looking into Scott in the high post. Offensive rebound, Johnson, nothing. Coach Kettle wanting contact. He's not getting a whistle. There's a 3 for Brown. That is short by the lefty. Offensive rebound, pass to a slashing Brown, and that is good. So Giovanni Brown with the basket. And that was Scott taking it aggressively to Oka and draws the foul. Oka thought he had all ball, but Brandon Scott, the junior from Cheltenham High School in the Philadelphia, will go to the line to shoot 2. Keystone showing no quit. And this is part of the culture that Andrew Kettle is building here. As I mentioned, he got hired in the spring, has yet to hit the recruiting trail during the high school season. It'll be exciting to see what recruiting class he brings in next fall. Scott converts the second, 74-49. 6:40 left. Scott, guarding Jordan. Here's the freshman Tavares, who's seen lots of action tonight. He gets to the lane, gets through the lane, and good. Anderson playing the one. Guarded by Brown. Fox, little heat check. Off the front iron, hit the shot clock, and it'll be out of bounds. So Keystone will continue to pick up full court. Justin Hill is in for the Giants. He is a 6'3" senior from Deltona, Florida. Here's Brown. Brockport lucky to maintain possession there. Tavares drive. Oka cleaning up the mess. That scores. Lead is 29. Another turnover. Tavares hit ahead to Jordan. Transition layup, good. It's now a 31-point lead. We'll see how long Joe Clark sticks with his core guys, because as I mentioned, they will play tomorrow in an afternoon, a matinee matchup down at Messiah College against Salisbury. 5:22 left, dribble handoff to Anderson, guarded by Brown. Looking to create off the dribble, pull up, short. No shot clock violation there. Brockport got the rebound. Brockport looking to burn a little bit of clock here with this big lead. Oka, who's been a force on the glass. Here's Colby Jordan, drive. Good job to stop the dribble by Scott, 7 on the shot clock. Oka, great defense by Keystone. That's a backbreaker. That might have been the Giants' best defensive sequence. Oka hits a fadeaway prayer that rolls in as the shot clock expires. That was excellent defense by Keystone. Oka just made a tough contested shot. Brockport will go to its bench. Christian Amica seeing his first action tonight. He's a 6'4" freshman out of Syracuse. And also Nathaniel Gordon, another freshman, 6'2" out of Deer Park, will check in. This is Hill to inbound, 13 on the shot clock for Keystone. Anderson has subbed out, wonder if he's done for the night. Keystone will be in action on Tuesday night. They'll be back here at home again. They will have Penn State Berks. Hill with a prayer at the end of the shot clock not answered. And here's Jordan, the only remaining starter on the floor for Brockport. Pull-up jumper for Gordon, no good. Rodriguez rebound, 3:50 remaining, 82-49 Brockport. Rodriguez thought we're gonna have the end one. Layup did not go, but he'll go to the line for 2. So Eli Rodriguez, a 5'8" junior out of Brooklyn, misses the first free throw. He'll get another. Brockport brings in another sub, seeing his first action. Ja'Kai White, a 6' junior from Brooklyn. Rodriguez gets the second, 82-50, 3:42 left. Josh Moyer seeing his first action for the Giants. He's a 6'8" senior from Emmaus, product of the Lehigh Valley of Pennsylvania. So we have a foul on Keystone that is on Justin Hill. So baseline out of bounds situation for the Golden Eagles. Turnover, here's Hill. Finger roll, no good. In and out. Rodriguez. Good job by Fox to prevent a backcourt violation. That was a wild pass. Fox, fadeaway jumper, no good. Tavares, the freshman, bringing the ball up. White with the drive, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. So if you're Keystone, you can't hang your heads. You will more than likely fall to 0-4, but you've played against some pretty good competition. Brockport, their best Division III opponent on the schedule so far that they played this year. And of course, one of their other losses was this past Sunday up in Vestal, New York, as they dropped a decision to Binghamton University. Game in which Jack Anderson scored his 1,000th point. White, second free throw attempt, no good. Here's Rodriguez. White picks his pocket. Rodriguez with the foul. Good hard foul, clean foul, but a hard foul. Wasn't going to give up the easy basket. White gets the roll in the first free throw. As the Keystone student section greets Devin Barnes with a warm welcome. The 6'6" sophomore seeing his first action of the night. Second attempt short. Rebound by Gordon, he'll go to the line. One of the Achilles tonight for Keystone, getting hurt on the defensive glass. Brockport crashing the offensive glass at will and really getting a lot of second chance opportunities. And this will be another one. As Nathaniel Gordon will go to the line here for 2. (84-50) Brockport with 2:44 remaining. Converts the second. Rodriguez being checked by Gordon. Another turnover. This is Amika. Kick out, 3, good by Gordon. 88-50. So these reserved for Brockport playing just as hard as the first 5. Heck, they're playing for minutes. Some of the freshmen buying for more time as the year progresses. As we have a foul on Brockport. It'll send Keystone to the line for a 1-and-1. It'll be Justin Hill, the senior from Deltona, Florida. Be 1-and-1. And Keystone, we mentioned Binghamton was a Division I foe. They will play another Division I opponent next month as they travel down to play James Madison University down in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Yes, that same James Madison that defeated number 4 Michigan State earlier this month on the Spartans' home floor in East Lansing. The Dukes picked to win the Sun Belt. So they'll have their hands full on that December trip down to the Appalachian Mountains in Virginia. That was Nate Severson who drained the 3 for Brockport. Rodriguez with the drive And he's showing no quit. He'll go to the free throw line. Think if you're Coach Kettle, some of the surprises off the bench tonight were Tyler Fox, who gave them an offensive spark, along with Eli Rodriguez here. He's gotten to the free throw line, was able to drive and create things for the Giants. With the exception of the James Madison game, the schedule will get easier for Keystone. They played a tough non-conference tilt. They'll see some easier competition when they get into their league. Here's a three. That is long. It will remain Brockport possession with 16 on the shot clock. Keystone man-to-man onto this out-of-bounds under situation. Severson gets it back. Shot fake. Step back, no good. This is Kegler seeing his first action with the drive, and he gets the roll. 93-52, and the bench is fired up. Rodriguez receives the ball screen, gets the rim, no good. Hill stripped, and he will foul Gordon. And Gordon will go to the line for two. It'll be double bonus. So I mentioned Keystone will be back in action on Tuesday night here at the Gamble Athletic Center. They will take on Penn State Berks. Brockport back at it tomorrow afternoon. They will play Salisbury down at Messiah College in a showcase event. It is not a tournament, it's just one game for the Golden Eagles. As Gordon converts the first, looking to hit the second. And Joe Clark will pick up his first win as a head coach for Brockport. He took the realms back in September when longtime head coach Greg Dunn stepped down. I'm sure that interim tag will not be on him long. 43 seconds left. Bunny missed inside by Moyer. Rodriguez picking up a floor bird and getting on the ball or on the floor for the loose ball. Like I said, him and Tyler Fox provided a nice spark tonight in the second half for Keystone. Some of the positives Coach Kettle will take out of tonight. 29 seconds left. Gordon at the point. Gets the ball screen. Ball deflected. Little dish. Off to the big fella. The fan favorite Barnes with the layup here in the final seconds. And we'll have a held ball with 8.4. It'll be Keystone's basketball. Rodriguez with 8 seconds to go. See if they get a shot up here. And he'll just dribble it out. And time will expire. So Keystone drops their home opener to Brockport, 95-54. Like I mentioned, they'll be back in action Tuesday night against Penn State Berks. I'm Bill Jones signing off from the Gamble Athletic Center here on the campus of Keystone College. Once again, Brockport 94, Brockport 95, Keystone 54.